Oh! Ho, ho! Are we ready? Are we live? Yeah, we're ticking. Let's go. Good evening, everyone. We are the perfect substitute. This is Mick Ruby, hosting in as a substitute with my crazy Jarvis Cocker. Some call us Beavis and Butthead. I know, we're nuts. Are we? It's Monday. Monday, it is the 5th of June. And we are ready to pause this music because Neil Ashton, stop spinning those plates, if you know what I mean. Big up to all of you in the real list, in the Bacon Room, Bacon Brigade. Oink, oink, how are you doing? You know, obviously we are trying to keep the gas up, and we have a jam-packed show tonight, Jarvis. With a short notice, we are filling in for Joe, as we all know, with the tragic news with his mom passed away. So big up, Joe, if you're watching. Thank you for letting us spinning the plates on your DJ studio. So, by the way, for people that don't know me, I am Mick Ruby from, the broadcaster from MUFC Realist TV. And to that way, am I cross-eyed, Jarvis? This way, right? That way. That way. Oh my God.
This way.
Jarvis, how are you doing today, sir?
Yes, for everybody who doesn't know me, I'm Jarvis Cocker. I've been a member of this community for over 4 years. I was here from the beginning, but now I'm on the screen. So
yeah,
it can happen.
And everyone is always wondering, Jarvis, they're looking outside your window. This is the trick, right? This is the Houdini trick. You know, It is, what is it, 9 o'clock UK time. You're sitting in Norway, northern part of Norway, and look at that lighting. It looks like it's midday in UK, isn't it?
Yeah, we have the midnight sun here up in the north.
Oh,
yeah.
And you have the northern lights in the winter, right?
Yes.
Ew,
and no sun in the winter. So that's why we are crazy from the north.
6 months of darkness. Anyway, what a season of football we had, Jarvis. And, we're finished and we're entering something called silly season. Is it time to be silly, like to do faces, or is it just silly season? Of course, we're talking about the transfer market. My God. Yeah. This is the period, what I'm looking forward to, especially, understanding how we finish the season and what Erik Ten Hag has put on his wish list. It's like a kid during the Christmas and you do your Christmas wish list. Yeah, dear Santa, I want Ronaldo. No, I want Messi. I want Mbappe. You know what I mean? Or some people go to Costa Coffee and have an M Frappe. Instead of Mbappe. Anyway, big up for all in the community, Jarvis. We have a lot of people tuning in today. We have Stay Gold, Carl Dixon, Duke of Town, Alien Tenno is in the house, FC Football, Luan France, Stay Gold, UK Stains. Oh my God, there's so many of you. FGT, so many of you in the big community. Madhouse is in there. Micah Kramer, the Vogtiner. Oh my God, the Irish 365. A lot of people in the house with the nice comments. So Jarvis, big up for all of you. They even saying, you're even calling out yourself. Big up all of you. But Mick Stevenson say hi, Jarvis, everyone. So let's start from the beginning. Oh my God, smash a like and subscribe. 100% people smash it. Like and subscribe, get involved in the blog, because we want you to get involved in our channel where I call the people VAR room, like video assistant referees, but apparently you're the Bacon Brigade. Oink oink. So we're going to engage. We have a cracking show tonight, Jarvis, and what are we going to talk about basically?
Well, we're going to talk about transfers.
Yeah, the silly season, right? Cool season. Yeah, because there's a lot of things rumbling on. Of course, there's been some conflicting reports regarding Mason Mount. Is there personal terms agreed Fabrizio Romano, and the day after, no personal terms agreed, and it's gone flip-flopping. I'm just going hey, what I'm what's going on here? And today came out in the news that there's a 20 million evaluation, and it's apparently, according to the Telegraph, Manchester United is preparing to launch a 50 million pound bid, which pretty much is 20 million off target, right? So we know that Mason Mount has about 1 year left on his contract. They want extortion money for 18 million, but it has legs. It has legs. You know what I mean? It's not a wheelchair. He has legs, 2 legs apparently. And we saw some cheeky Sky Sports also catching Mason Mount on the F1. You heard you're going to join Manchester United. It was like, I don't know. But anyway, what's your? I want to hear the panel's thoughts and feelings regarding Mason Mount to Manchester United, because there's something that we need to discuss as well that we kind of like to bring in, and this is something called homegrown talent, Jarvis.
Yeah.
And of course, some people might say that it's an upgrade for Scott McTominay, because we know that Scott McTominay is on the art block together with Harry Maguire. So, in a certain sense, what does homegrown talent mean, Jarvis?
Yeah, basically it is English players, but we also have foreign players who have come to the club as younger players, as what do you call it?
Some people call it in the socials Brexit FC.
Yeah, Brexit
Yeah,
FC.
Brexit. Yeah.
So as long as you have played 3 years in a club registered in the FA before the age of 21, you can go as a homegrown player. For example, Ronaldo was a homegrown player. He came to us at the young level and went out and came back again.
But it has to be, out of 27 in the squad, it has to be 8 players and over 21, right?
8 player over 21. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay. So we are allowed to have 17 players in the squad or 25, basically.
It's interesting because, you know, at the end of the day, that kind of determines in who you're shipping out and who you're going to recruit in. And so it makes sense that Mason Mount is actually that on that list, though. But you can argue, is he a bench player? Is he a first team player? I think, what do you think? Is he more of a rotational player that Erik Ten Hag wants, or is it a first team player?
Well, it depends. It depends. For me, he's an upgrade on McTominay, obviously, but
an upgrade from Windows 98.
But you know, we have
Windows 95.
Players, and Mount, he can play in the 10, he can play in the 8, he can even play in as a deep laying playmaker if needed. So he's very versatile, and you know, he's British, so that's good. And he can play at a consistent level. So maybe he's around number 12, 13, coming on every game, playing now and then. That would be perfect for him.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely. So big up to Alien Tano as well. Big up. Oh, thank you for all the support. You know, there's a lot of comments coming in. And Duke from Town 1705 Pig. If you see this, much love to you and the family. My deepest condolences once again. So much love. You know, Joe, if you're watching this, thank you again. We will try to make you proud. We will try to gas up your show as much as we can. Carl Dixon again. Good evening from Corley, Lancashire. Yes, Carl Dixon. How you doing, mate? Of course, we know who you are. But there's a lot of people that I don't know. So Duke is in the house. 4 p.m. in Canada. Wow. There's such a big community, right? Hi, everyone. Hi back to all of you. Listen, guys, we are trying to sort of kick up this show as much as we can. So should we just get stuck right into it? But guys, tonight, as you see the ticker down here, we're going to talk about Mason Mount, of course, closing agreement to Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Engage with us, because you are the important people. Without you, we don't even have a show, to be honest, Jarvis. My thoughts and feelings, of course, regarding Mason Mount. I didn't believe it when I first saw it. I thought it was a paper talk. I was kind of debunking anything. Hang on a second, because it was pretty much agent talk. Like an agent wanted to push. Obviously, got briefed by Chelsea to say, or Chelsea's, right, to say that Mason is a surplus of a requirement and 12 months left on his contract. But first, it came out 80 million euros, though, which is 70 million pounds.
Yeah,
and Manchester United don't want to play. You know, they don't want to pay that money for one person on that contract. English Premier League proven tax, whatever you call it. You know, I don't know. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think? Is that a kind of a good signing to have on the bench? I personally believe if it's a bench player, it's a rotational squad player, we need to look at better targets for sure, like a Moises Caicedo, like Frankie de Jong or something like that, and have an option like a Mason Mount that fill that quota as well with the Brexit FC, right? So, guys, brilliant. Shall we just get right into the show, people? So we are starting with the strike targets, Jarvis. And now, guys, what we are going to do here is, of course, the way we're going to engage with you, because we're going to present you with Ten Hag's confirmed striker targets, and we're going to walk over a little bit of the statistics, the strength, the weaknesses. We want to hear from you as well. At the end of the day, we're going to do a hotometer, like, which we want you to engage as well, to give it a, from 0 to 100%, the chance of them coming to Manchester United. Right. Wicked. Right. Can everyone see this? Yes, loud and clear. And of course, we have the Flying Pig logo on it. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Okay, Mickey Blue Eyes will start the presentation. Let's go. All right, so Jarvis, we have to potentially discuss the transfer budget, right? First and foremost, before we go into the market, there's numerous reports to say, like, where's the money coming from, Big Lebowski? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And there was reports coming out that we have an overdraft from Bank of America lying there to be utilized on 200 million pounds, of course. But then, of course, we have to look at, there's a lot of exodus of players that needs to be sold, some deadwood, and, we can sort of count out how many that you think would be. Is it about 8, 10? Harry Maguire, how much do you think we will get for Harry Maguire?
I would like 50 million, but
50?
Yeah, he can go for 30 million, 20 million.
Come on, 80 million.
80?
We got to recoup that money.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Harry Maguire, he's had a downward trajectory since he came to the club, and he's getting older. He's on high wages. Who want to pay for him?
Maybe Italy, right? I mean, he would be perfect centre back for an Italian league, Serie A, right?
Mm. I agree.
It's not so fast. But for Manchester United, I think it's kind of proven that he's only given 10 starts in the Premier League. He's not trusted by Erik Ten Hag. And as a player, you got to look at Harry Maguire's thought process, like, hey, this is the lowest starting time that I had ever in my career. I want to play football. Fair enough. I get picked by Southgate every time. I don't know. So, yeah. So 50, you reckon 50?
Yeah. Let's say
Scott McTominay, for instance. How much do you think we'll get for Scotty?
35, 40.
35, 40. We should not sell us short. Like, look, if Chelsea can demand for one player like Mason Mount 70 million, right? He's got 12 months left on his contract. Why can't we, as a club, United, sell for the same? We should put our foot down and say, no. Come on, man. 50. Premier League proven as well, right? And filling the local talent quota as well.
Yeah.
So there we have 50, 30, let's say 90 million and plus more. So you can see the exercise, people, that we can generate about 150 million pounds for sales for players. All of a sudden you have 350 million, right? Then plus we came third in the Premier League, which generates about 165.5 million. We are also qualified in the Champions League. Woohoo! No more Thursday nights, Europa nights. We are dining at the fine table on Tuesday nights under the floodlights. Right? So that's kind of generating, with TV rights, 75 million. So, oh my gosh, how do we get to 590 million? That's not hypothetically speaking. That's just dream budget. But you get the exercise, right? You get the exercise, people, right? So who is then Ten Hag looking at, Jarvis? Well, hot from the press, people. We all seen it. We all know it. It's Harry Kane. 12 months left on his contract, people, and dealing with Daniel Levy, right? It's coming out in the reports that he rather, sell his porcelain to somebody else than loaning out to any British, Premier League club. So that's why you see, like, he's trying his best to, sell him to Real Madrid or PSG or Bayern Munich, right? Well, Manchester United is knocking on the door. We know that, he wants 100 million for Harry Kane, who's got 12 months left on his contract, 30 years of age. So I think, Jarvis, the power is with Kane this time of the year, because the same thing happened when he wanted to leave with City. He almost forced to move, made a deal with the devil, and the devil told him, nah, stay a little bit longer. You will go next year. So what's your thought process regarding Harry Kane? Do you think he will stay, run his contract down, and go next year, and then he will be 31. Doesn't really make sense, does it?
Well, look, it all depends on Daniel Levy. Basically, if he wants 100 million, he will try to get 100 million. That's the problem with Daniel Levy. He's not a good guy to negotiate with. So for me, okay, I think we should try to get Kane. He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's excellent, but it depends on the price. And I respect Kane. He's been a loyal servant at Spurs. He's been playing there for a lot of seasons. And he deserves a chance to win a trophy in his career. So if Daniel Levy was a fair man, he should have let Kane go for a decent, fair price this window. But will he do that?
But the thing is, his brother is also his agent, so you never mix family, with like Paul Pogba and stuff like that. Right now, it's just when family gets involved, it's just a mess. His brother stitched him up with, what was it, 6-year contract with Spurs, right? Yeah. And did you see the reports who they linked with the manager? Some Australian, I can't pronounce his name, Greek name, that came from the Rangers, Scottish League, right?
Yeah.
That Nagelsmann were there having an interview, like a screening, and he said, well, Nagelsmann said, I want to bring in my sporting director and that understands my play. Daniel Levy said, excuse me? Mm-hmm. No wonder Conte went, hey, you haven't won anything for 40 years. Ciao, Bella, I'm going. You're shit club, yeah. No ambition, no vision. Ciao, right? Mickey Blue is telling you, eh? Bada bing, eh? So that now they're appointing some manager from Spurs, from Rangers, though. On paper looks all right, expensive football, but no proven. And that tells you, obviously, if I was Kane, I would see who's going to be the gaffer, right? And should I stay here, run my contract down, then I'll be 31. The thing is, if Erik Ten Hag wants him, of course we support it, right? In a short term, yes, if you want to win something within 3 years, Kane delivers you goal, 30 goals we saw this year in Premier League, according to your opinion, in a shitty team.
Well, Spurs is not the worst team, but they haven't won anything. They are bottlers, to say it fair.
Bottlers?
Yeah.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola Bottling Company. It's funny, right? So no, I totally agree with you, mate. I think personally, he should, put his foot down, and because the power is in his hand, right? Daniel Levy, either he has to sort of look at it in a way, because they need money, right? Spurs went out to say, we're looking for investors. They just invested in a stadium. They need to sell Kane, right? And obviously this is the extortion tactics from him to see Real Madrid is interested, Bayern Munich is interested. It is, he will snap your hand if you even give him, if nobody will give money for him, you gave him 70 million, 60 million, he will take it at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make sense to keep him for another year and get nothing for him next year, right?
No, it doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, they should cash in while they can.
True. The Glazers should as well. Money on the table, walk away, run. Okay, we're not going to talk about this sales takeover, because it's quite boring at the moment. Right? It's been rumbling for months. So we want to look forward, and of course, there's been funds pledged to the manager, to the gaffer. So football operation doesn't stop just because you have a sales takeover, right? So they should have an indication, pledged funds to go on the market. And we've seen this already with the, being heavily linked with the Kane Yay, triggering his release clause. I think that their release clause was about 45 million euro, I think it was. And we have apparently gone in on 52, just to say, we will make this deal. There's a lot of rumblings report coming out from Italy, and apparently, and it's a done deal. But me personally, this is me personally, George. I don't want you. I don't believe it until he holds up the shirt. That's it. But should we talk about Kim Min-jae a little bit?
Yes.
Now we're talking. Get in there. Get in. All right, Jarvis.
Yeah, the thing with Kim, he came from the Chinese league. in 2021. So he hasn't played that long in Europe.
No, true.
When he came to Napoli, he's been excellent. And I don't know how much people have followed Kim and seen him play,
Oh,
but
what a player.
he's a great player, and he would be the perfect center back partner to Martinez.
Yeah.
He,
Oh, yeah. It is a carbon copy of Martinez, but on the right side, right?
yeah, he's not the carbon copy, because
Oh, well,
it's not
he's Korean.
He's
not
not the
Latin.
best. It's not the best. I would say ball player, like not in the level of Lautaro Martinez, but he's good at it. But one of his best attributes is tackling. No one can
Tackling.
pass him. He's in the 99th percentile in the
He's in.
Europe
He's in Serie A. He's the number one in interceptions.
Mhm.
Going forward, this man is crazy. I've seen him going bombing forward. It's just unbelievable. It's crazy. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so basically no one can pass him, but he likes to tackle, he likes to get involved, but he's not reckless like I would say Bailly and like Rojo and other players. But he always stands his ground, and he's composed, but he's a good tackler. So for me, he would be like Vidic to the Rio Vidic partnership. So with Martinez and Kim, we would have the new Rio Vidic partnership in my mind.
Yeah, that's only that gives me a little bit of goosebumps, because we need to build that spine. We already have a good spine, and boy, did we miss the butcher, right? We missed him so much. But we got to talk about Iceman as well. We're talking about the Viking Swede, Victor Lindelof, that stepped in and saved the day, right? And Luke Shaw, that also did a substitution, like we are doing substitution now on the Flying Pig. So we are doing our best, people, right? But that spine, what I like to call the Bermuda Triangle of Manchester United, which is, starting with Martinez, with Varane, and going all the way up to Casemiro. That is the little mini Bermuda Triangle. But now imagine that, you're adding on a Kim Min-jae, right? Because we know that Varane is a little bit of an injury prone. Give him a little bit of recovery time, a little bit of rest, and rotate those two players. Apparently, we're not going to sign in the right back anymore, because Van Bissaka is staying. Dalot just signed a new contract. We have Luke Shaw and Malacia. What a bargain! What an excellent bargain player we signed. So we're good in that back line. The only thing what people are talking about is the goalkeeper situation, right? So I've been reading a little bit of reports that David De Gea is under a little bit of a scrutiny after the FA Cup, and all of a sudden Costa is linked to Manchester United. He wants to leave. Is there any legs, do you reckon?
Oh, I would like Diogo Costa. He's a good goalkeeper. He's good with his legs. He knows how to command the back line. He's excellent at cross claiming, and he's actually a good shot stopper. So yeah,
he's everything that you want.
Yeah, and if you get Kim and Costa with Martinez and the fullbacks, we actually have almost a title challenging team.
Whoa.
You win titles in defense.
Yeah, you do. You do. But the thing is, right, it's like you need a sort of modern center back that is good with his hand as well, right? The modern sweeper keeper. But it's becoming like the goalkeeper is becoming, like a player, an extra player on his feet as well, right? With the license to pick up with your hands. So yeah, big up. I can see that happening. I've been De Gea's biggest defender, and he's a legend of the club, according to my opinion, Golden Club winner. But football has moved on in terms of development, and it's got 1 year left on his contract. Erik Ten Hag is kind of looking later at it. But if we get a goalkeeper, I think it will be at the back of the transfer window, because I think that the prime target is the striker and midfielder position right now that we need to stock up, because we are a little bit thin in the midfield as well. I'm just going to go to the chat to see if there's anyone, so I don't miss any super chats that's coming in. Obviously not. 71 likes, people. Smash the like, people. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends as well to come in, support us as well. We are, Jarvis is spinning the plates as hard as he can. I had too much coffees. True. Kim Min-jae stats are the best in Serie A. 100%, Mikhail Kramer. Cool. We will do a show on that later on. We'll talk about Kim Min-jae, of course, if time allows us as well. But we have so much things to plow through today. Costa has fairly doable release clause, and we need to replace David De Gea. What was his release clause, by the way, Mr. Kramer? I think it was about, what was it, 60, 75, 70?
I heard 65, but are we talking pounds or euros?
Euros, of course, we're talking euros. Always talking about euros. But anyway, but listen, I think, I don't know, man. I would love to see that. Like, and I would like to see, like, David De Gea be fizzed out as number 2. Use Costa, right? Slowly embed him in the team. Maybe share the responsibilities. We have a super chat from Shane McCarthy. Big up Shane. Shane, thank you for your donation. Hey guys, you are doing a brilliant job. Big up Pig. Let's make him proud. We are doing, and thank you for making him proud with your donation, sir, as well, Mr. McCarthy. Thank you so much. We are doing, we are going to gas it up now. We are going to speed it up. But brilliant. Thank you for your super chat, sir. Thank you. Listen, Jarvis, let's plow on to this. We're just full on talking. We're full on beans. But you know what? If you look at Kane's statistics, right, there is no weaknesses, other than his defensive contribution. I use, whoscored.com. I use Transfermarkt and stuff like that. And, on the other hand, we all know who Kane is. His finishing is very, very strong. He's holding up the ball is very strong, according here. He threw balls is strong. We know that link-up play with the Son and Kane, and obviously, with the shitty crap team with Spurs, he was not giving any service, so he drops down a little bit deeper. So key passes is very strong. Aerial duels, yeah, it's strong. He can even score with his nose. Jokes aside, anyway. But for me, in terms of a hot meter, guys, what do you think? What do you think, guys? Do you think he has got legs? Do you think Daniel Levy is going to release him? Let us know. Jarvis, what is the percentage chance for Harry Kane to come to Manchester United? Is Daniel Levy going to keep him for hostage, or is he going to release him?
If Kane wants to come to United, I think he will force the move, and we will get it. That's my gut feeling. So I give it let's say 65%.
65?
65? Yeah.
Ah! Jarvis 65. Usually when we do score prediction, Jarvis is the one that is more pragmatic, right? So he goes like 1-0 Manchester United. Mick Ruby goes like 3-1, 4-1. Come on. So you got 65. I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I don't want this to drag out to the end of the summer, because we all know that Ten Hag wants to sort of have all his ducks in order, like before preseason, and he's moving swiftly on the market at the moment. I even saw some crazy, stupid paper talk regarding Goretzka from Bayern Munich as well, who's apparently struggling there. So I saw that in one football app. I don't know if he's got legs or not, but, we have certain midfield targets that I found out as well that's on the list, and we will go over that as well. But listen, 65%, guys, what is some people say 10%. I know. Come on, man. Madhouse is saying 30%. Oh, yeah. So that means that, I don't know. Do you want Harry Kane? Yes, kind of. 30 years of age. There should be I'd rather look at 27, 26-year-old striker together with a Hojlund, for instance, that we are going to look in as well.
Yeah. I will do as a Pig do. If you want Harry Kane, put the one in the chat.
Yeah,
put the one in the chat if you want Harry Kane.
I don't know. You know how Pig is doing. So put the one in the chat. Put an oink oink if you want a Harry Kane. Personally, I'm a little bit twisted. I would rather look at other strikers, and we'll go into it. Yeah. Anyway, so Hodometer, some people saying 30%, Jarvis saying 65. You see the contradiction. You see the valuation is so huge in between you guys, right? So moving on next. Hot. Woo, Argentina. Oy. We all seen how Argentinian players work well within Manchester United. We've seen Martinez. We've seen like Garnachos. We see, I put some sauce on my nacho. You know what I mean? So this guy is Lautaro Martinez. Apparently, there's been numerous reports that Manchester United are looking him as a potential alternative to Harry Kane if that is dragging out to the end of transfer window, and makes sense as well because he's done quite well in Serie A. He's playing Champions League now on the weekend over City. So hopefully, my man, you score a brace and stop City winning a treble.
Yes.
Hopefully. We're all with you, Lautaro. So for me, I think he's a brilliant player. I think he scored about 30 goals in all competitions right now. He's on fire. Had a decent World Cup as well. If we look at his strengths, the weaknesses, there's none. There's no weaknesses, Jarvis. Usually you find
strong.
Yeah.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah. Everything is strong. So you can understand that he's a versatile number 9. Can play as a number 10 as well. He is he's finishing super strong. Heading on the ball, holding the ball, key passes. He likes to dribble, long shots, defensive contributions very strong as well. This is an Erik ten Hag player. You can tell, right? He likes his style of play is over indirect set pieces. He's a threat that well. Likes to play long balls. Gets fouled often. That means that he gets fouled often. He's quite aggressive. He's right at it, right? And people don't like that. He's a nightmare for defender. Likes to tackle. Commits to foul often. He's not scared. He's Argentinian. We've seen that fighting spirit, the mana. Come on, puta madre.
Fire.
Yes, fire. It's a mana. So apparently he scored, I don't know, this is a little bit out of date now. And we're playing Champions League, 27 goals in Serie A, I think it was. 21 goals in Serie A, 6 assists. I don't know. This is out of date, I think. It might have increased as well. So approximately 30 goals. So, guys, looking at his stats, looking at his abilities, looking at what Erik ten Hag is looking for, because we know what Erik ten Hag is looking for. He's looking for 2 strikers, right? He's looking for this tall one, this understudy, because we know that he used Haller, he's a tall, and he used the Weghorst, the crouching tiger that couldn't head the ball, the high tower, right? So. I call him the crouching tiger because when the ball came in, he was crouching like this instead of sticking his head up. Anyway, whoa, what is this? Is there breaking news? Amrabat United. Where is this coming from, Stephen? Is this true? Oh,
I'll check out Twitter as we speak.
Acrobat. Luan says Acrobat, but he says Amrabat basically. Can you check it out? Amrabat. I heard this name 100%. It's somewhere in my thought process. But before Jarvis, everyone is FTJ is under. Who is that? Everyone's like, who is that? No, I think it's trolling news. I think as well.
Yeah, I'll trust Rushmano in the chat.
It's actually Amrabat.
Check it out and give me a confirmation.
He's a Moroccan. This is the Moroccan magician. We spoke about him before. Yes.
From the World Cup.
From the World Cup, yes.
He's good.
Is he a done deal, or where is this coming from? Please let us know in the chat.
I couldn't find anything, so I'll wait for Rushmano's confirmation in the chat.
Cool. He's a Fiorentina CDM. Is that what he is? Cool. I don't know.
Rushmano says Amrabat wants Barcelona. So
yes, but Barcelona don't have money. Hey,
apparently they're getting messy.
They're doing window shopping. They're doing a lot of window shopping, but they sold off the kids, the levers, and everything. So you know what? Let's continue with Lautaro Martinez. But basically, what we've seen here, what I'm trying to say, if you look at all his strengths and weaknesses, we can get about. Apparently, they're saying we can get him for 70 million, right? That is much cheaper than a let's say Harry Kane, 80, right? You're looking for 2 strikers, basically, right? You have a budget, right? And you know that we're gonna look into the Phantom of the Opera guy from Osimhen, right? That apparently they want 150 for, right? So what would you say about Lautaro Martinez on a hot meter? Do you reckon?
When it comes to to Lautaro Martinez. He's a great player. I like his style. I like he's not he's a deep lying forward, to say it easy.
Yes, deep line forward.
Yeah, he's not he won't push the offside line all the time and try to score all the goals, but he will drop down, try to get involved, turn with the ball, and get action going. He commits a lot of fouls, and everybody saw him in the World Cup. He didn't have a good World Cup, so I think things got a little bit chill after the World Cup. But now he's in the Champions League final. Maybe he can impress us again. And yeah, I would take it.
Let's see. I take him. So on a harder meter, let's do this. Oh, sorry, I was doing a little bit racing there as well. I could not help myself. I'm a big gamer, so I love it. Jarvis, from my harder meter, we done this before. People in the chat, get into the game as well. Get into the game. Harder meter, chances for him to come in as United #1 striker.
For me, I think it's not. It's a little bit cold, I would say.
It's getting cold in here. 30%.
30%. Yeah.
What's the Bacon Brigade saying?
35%.
Okay, 35%. What's Bacon Brigade saying? Come on, man. Get into the game. What would you rate the harder meter for Lautaro Martinez to come? Nobody's interested. 10%, apparently. Rajat saying 10%. Somebody saying average mask saying 33%. Big up to all of you, man. Yeah. If he scores a winner versus City, 90%. So Stephanie, big up to you, Stephanie. Good to see you as well.
Great comment, Stephanie.
Big comment. Nick Stevenson saying 50%. I agree with Nick Stevenson, actually. It's on 50%. 5% says Madhouse, 40% says FJT. We got to sort of sum this up. So I think if you round it up, it becomes 65%. Oh my God, I'm not an AI to calculate the average, but Yalemani says 15%. I will settle for 50% there. Going once, going twice, going three. Yeah, done. 50%. Hot meter goes for Lautaro Martinez to come to Manchester United. But of course, we got to, observe the transfer market and the silly season as we go, people, as we go. So big up for all of you for the engagement. Jarvis, moving forward, this is going to be interesting. Do we have a drum roll somewhere? We don't have a drum roll. People, no? All right. Everyone is talking about Victor Osimhen. Why is people talking about Osimhen? Right? It's kind of the next shiny toy. Contract expires June 30th, 2025, right? Napoli's done quite well, right? They won the Serie A, the Scudetto, right? They don't want to let him go. So they slapped a silly, like, oh, if somebody comes 150. And of course, you see Todd Bowley running straight away, trying as what Todd Bowley do, show me the money.
Todd Bowley is like
Todd Bowley's strategy, he just jumps away. He doesn't have a strategy. He just looks what's the next hot shiny thing. What everyone is looking, that's what Todd Bowley going for. Is that typical, Jarvis, when you were a teenager and you told your best friend, who you really, really like, and then you see your best friend also going on the same girl. So that's Todd Bowley for you. He's that annoying friend, right? So. But anyway, contract expiring 30th, 25. It is a little bit of a hype. He's an excellent athlete in the air, right? We've seen that. He's a goal scorer. But what about his strengths and weaknesses? Have you seen it?
Yeah, let's see. Take a look.
Yeah. I'm just going for the comments. So let's have a look at his stats. And you'll be surprised. And I was like, when I saw right now, 150 million they want. If you look at his weaknesses, his offside awareness is very weak. So he gets into offside situation pretty much all the time. Holding up the ball, weak. Right? We know that Ten Hag likes to play with players with the back against the wall, holding up the play. Passing is also weak. But the other hand, his finishing is very strong. So he's a very strong finisher. He's a pretty much a fox in the box. He, heading attempts is very strong as well. Aerial duels we've seen is amazing. He's like an NBA player, like can hang in the air, like he's got the next version of Nike Air, like a super pump, like just hanging up for 3 seconds and just hanging there. But his style of play, indirect set pieces threat, likes to dribble, does not dive into tackles, but there's not much strengths and weaknesses. If you kind of look at Harry Kane, comparing that with the Lautaro Martinez, the weaknesses is very, very wow. This when I saw this and I was like, I watched him a few times, but at the end of the day, he scored like a few goals in Serie A, Coppa Italia, of course, Champions League, 5 goals. So he definitely delivers goals, but the thing is, everyone's saying, "Oh, well, he's not Premier League proven." Well, hang on, Bruno Fernandes was not Premier League proven either. Like he hit the ground running. There's a lot of Pep Guardiola came to. Same with the Ten Hag, came his first season, finished third. So, it comes down to ability at the end of the day. But Jarvis, do you think he's
Osimhen,
fitting?
Osimhen, he's a good striker, but for me, I don't think he's the one we need. Fox in the box, yes, he will score a lot of goals. But we saw when we had Ronaldo, when he was missing out on the press play, Ten Hag didn't like that. He didn't work with our team. So I think Osimhen will be a good player in a team like Real Madrid or Barcelona, where they are like more complete. But we are in a process. We are in the beginning of a building process. So right now we need more hardworking players. So for me, it's a big no.
It's a big
And
no.
the price, and when you think about the price tag, for 50 million, that's
you
no
can
problem.
get two. You can get two strikers. 100% two. Now, I think it's something for Todd Bowley to go chase. Go woof woof. Go get him, right? he's already in shit anyway. I mean, they did a madness. They spent about 600 million last season and finished where? To be honest, I thought United had a shit season last season, but they're having the worst season ever. And they spent like so much on the transfer market with nothing to show for. Come on, get out of here. To be honest, so go get him, right? 150. He's not worth it. It's not worth 150, right? And we can talk about Neymar and Mbappe in that league as well. Like those globetrotters is over, right? The football has changed. We don't need those. We need players to play for the team, and we know that Ten Hag, he likes to defend as a team. He likes to attack as a team. They like to eat as a team. He has his rules and principles, and we don't need those divas rolling over. Like Neymar stuff. Paper talks. Keep rolling. Yeah, rolling. Remember that one? So, guys, in the chat, the Bacon Brigade, let us know what your hot emitter is, because it's time to vote, Jarvis. It's time. It is that time now. Go and reverse that to back him over. I think you're going to give him a very, very cold answer, Jarvis. 20%?
Yeah, I can read out Nick Stevenson's comment and it says no more Galacticos, and I agree. We're done with that stuff. So for me, I give him 10%.
10%. 50% says Rajat. 100%. God, I'm trying to follow. You guys are so amazing in the community. Keep it coming. Keep me busy. I like it. 25% says United forever. He's too damn expensive. 100%. Too damn expensive. I say 25 as well. You never know, right? Because I have a theory what you can do. Duncan is saying 5%. Madhouse saying 10.1%. Shane is saying in the house, Shane McCart is saying 5%. It looks like it's going to get a very, very low score. So it looks like it's going to be like Tromsø, Norway, very cold in the winter. It's not hot at all. People don't seem to like it. Hold on to my beer, people. So it's going to be very, very low for Mr. Aussie, oi, to be honest, right? 12%. Wow. How can we calculate this? Should we say a 20, even 20?
A little bit too high for me. Let's say 15.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. Big up, big up. If you want to leave a tip, then you click here on this link for Flying Pig United for the contribution. 100% big up. Respect that as well. Too expensive, some people say. I 100% agree with you, Sharon. I 100% agree. 150 million euros. You can buy a house for that and a little bit more. Whoa. You know what? And that's just a player that you're buying. It's like not a Phantom of the Opera ticket. The Phantom of the Opera.
Oh.
The mast. Thanks for subscribing, Core Custom. 100% big up people for subscribing. Please, there's a join button down below there. You know, and please smash the like. It's free. We are not the Glazers here. We don't take any dividends here like the Glazers out. Like you know, it's free. The only thing that you could sort of expend is a little bit extra calories for reaching out to press that button. But please don't break your fingernail on the way either. So yeah, you can always get 2 Maguires for that same Mika Kramer. Yeah, but at least Osimhen is delivering on his head, right? Oh. 150 million euro for a house. Wow. Yeah, no, that's a castle. Sorry, man. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I am dyslexic. That is my handicap. It is a fun show. Yes, we're trying to gas it up. You know, this is what we do all the time, me and Jarvis. We're just bouncing on each other. You know, and I'm getting warmed up here, having too much coffees. Espresso. What you drinking, guys? Anyway. Ting ting. Yes. Mag to Tottenham. Here we go. Yes. Shipping off to.
Yeah.
Oh. Oof. Is there breaking news, Raja? Let it go. Don't come around here no more. Frozen. So it's frozen here for Mr. Victor Osimhen, right? You can stay in Italy, eh? Eat some more pasta. Come back next year.
Can stay in Italy.
Watch it for me. Well, I have a theory what you can do to lower down his price, people. I have a theory. Okay. Are you ready? This is Ruby's theory. You know, we have a too many Tonys in the team. We have Tony Martial. We have Tony this. I'm getting diffused like, hey, Mickey Blue Eyes, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, how about this? What you do is Anthony Martial. I love him to pieces, but it's time to go. You know, too injury prone, according to my opinion, Jarvis. How many times has he appeared this season? I mean, we needed him in the FA Cup final, and what happened? He gets injured before the FA Cup final. I have an excellent suggestion. If we are in for Aussie, right? Just go to Napoli to say, hey, we take you Aussie, you know, we give you Anthony, and we take a little bit dividends in between, eh? Good plan, huh?
Good plan.
Yeah, we get a very strong header of the ball, and you get a injury-prone cheese strings, you know, because you like mozzarella strings, right? In Italy. So jokes aside, people. Jokes aside, I'm in good form. But isn't that a good plan, Jarvis?
That's an excellent plan, but I don't think
you.
Napoli will fall for it.
Well, we can do a Houdini. Now you see me, now you don't. Go through the legs. You know what I mean? Maguire for Osimhen. That's even better. Brilliant FGT. I love that. People. Clip this. Maguire for Osimhen. You know, I ship him down myself, but, you know, petrol prices are very expensive nowadays. So, yeah, you know. Love Martial, but he's made of porcelain. Yeah, it's like that. There's a song. I'm a big fan of. What was that band with Flea at the bass? You know what I'm talking about.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, porcelain. That band. That song. Elanga for Osimhen, straight swap. Well, how much do you have to pay, box? You know, a cunning plan. 100%, guys. You know what? Let's just move on. Like this, they ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, people. Ain't coming. So let him go to Todd Bowley, like, you know, Papa Toddy will get you right. Radio hot. We are talking about our fellow Scandinavian, Danish dynamite, the youngster, the starlet, the upcoming, the nobody knew who he was. In 2020, he started off his career with FC Copenhagen, had a stellar one season at Copenhagen, went to Bundesliga where he played for, what was it called? FC, I can't remember what it was, 1 year. And last year in August, he made his debut at Atalanta. This is the boy that everyone is talking about. Tall, kind of Eric, next kind of Erling Haaland in the making, is what they say. Of course, he's not Norwegian like Jarvis. He's Danish.
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 In Norway, we say people from Denmark has a potato in their throat. You
Yeah,
can't
heard it. What we say in Sweden, what we say, like, I know how to say rödglögg med fløde. That's like a waffle with cream and jam, something strawberry jam.
Really?
Rödglögg med fløde. So especially I live in Sweden though, so we I speak Swedish fluently as well. So yeah, I snackar norska så but we don't understand Danish, and we said, like, they have a hot potato in the mouth. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Danish. We're just making fun as well. We are talking about Højlund, guys. He's as a contract expiring 2027. Apparently, we can get him for 50 million. Apparently, what the asking price is now has gone up, his value. We're heavily linked to him. Erik Ten Hag had, according to my opinion, they had the same agency. They had numerous video calls in between each other. He really wants him as a number 2 striker, as an understudy. This guy is good. He's still a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, you said it. He's a diamond in the rough, but I like him. I really like him. He's like Haaland, but he has other attributes too. He's over
Haaland. Did you do a Haaland? Did you do Italian Haaland?
Talk a lot about the Italy. So yeah, he's like Haaland, and he's over 6'2", maybe.
Yeah, he's tall. 192 centimeters.
And he's strong. He's big. He can shoot with both feet. Yes. But he has other attributes than Haaland too. He likes to get involved in the play. Yes. And he averages about 10 times more touches per 90 minutes than Haaland.
That's more than Stevie Wonder on it.
About 4 times more than Haaland. So he likes to go down.
So how many touches?
10 times more. No, 10 touches more than Haaland average per 90. Oh.
That's more than Stevie Wonder in a blind discotheque. Where's the ball? Oh, where did that come from? Foul. Bacon Brigade, you are the VAR. You can give me a red card anytime, okay? I'm just the substitute. Okay, clip this. Cut. Anyway, I don't know. So anyway... Good touches, right? Game over, man. People say game over. Mick's done, red card here already. Yeah, well, listen. If we look at his weaknesses, though, jokes aside, right? It's getting hard in here, right? Definitely getting hard. Holding on the ball is apparently a little bit on the weak side, but he's still developing, right? This is something that will come, right? Under Erik Ten Hag, we've seen how Erik Ten Hag, Papa Erik, can develop players, right? Yellow card. My God, I'm out of it, Jarvis. You can run this show. One more I have read. Jesus Christ.
You better watch it.
The Mariner that sits in the VR room. People, come on. It's a joke. No way. Keep Mick in. It's providing gas. Yeah. Anyway, so basically his defensive contribution is also a little bit on the weak side. But you know what? Doesn't matter. It's a different striker. Like if you're going to pull somebody out of the bench, like say if you get a Kane, you get a Rasmus Hojlund. Obviously, he wants 2 strikers. You have an understudy that comes off the bench on the 65 minutes or 70. The offers you totally different. Something totally different. He's quite direct as well. What you said, he is strong. The boy is strong. He's like an ox, right?
Yeah, and I see that speed. He got brilliant pace. He can run the 100 meters in 11 seconds. And
2-footed.
That's almost Olympic level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
18 goals. 18 goals for a youngster, right? He's 20 years of age, just turned 20. So and he's been exposed to, Nation League in Denmark. He made his debut in the Danish national teams, played in Syria, Champions League. So it's good, so get him young, and bleed him in. But the thing is that, if you get him for 40, 50, fine, you get a Harry Kane for lower down the price, then you have the price of Victor Osimhen. Simple as that. Simple equation, and we save ourselves on the budgets.
You know, Mick, I'm at the stage now where I think if we get a super good defense with the Costa and Kim, I would actually say I'm okay if we go with two young and up and coming strikers like Kolomani and for example Rasmus Højlund.
Stephanie's already given him a nickname, Rasmus Bolt Højlund. Usain Bolt, right? Come on, man. Signing up before he goes to Denmark, as the people say, like for 100 mil. 100% box is saying, Burba is saying, like, sign him up now before he goes to Dortmund, and we'll link to him for 100 million in a year. Big up, Burba.
Good
that is
point,
so
Burba.
good. You know what, Burba? This is what I want to talk, because I work in the many years in the grassroots leagues. Like, I work as an intermediate in the transfer market as well, as a freelancer. So I work with 365 agency with David Lavelle and all them stuff. So I'm going to get very, very, very busy now. So we used to work a lot with these grassroots signings. So shipping out players from the, South American leagues to Eredivisie to Portugal. Typically they go for 9 million, 10 million, right? And then they sell them on for that ridiculous prices, like 70, 100, extortion prices. But Manchester United should be more astute, like, to look at the grass league, take a little bit chance. You know what I mean? Look what Brighton has done as well. No, Casado, all of them jazz. How much is Casado worth now? 75. Yeah. How much did they borrow him in for? Ridiculous, right? 100%. But this, according to me, like, Ahmad is also coming back, like, I think so. Yeah, you big up, like, guys, you are so. How about Hugo? Some Bristol McKim saying Hugo is one of ours own. Yeah, but is he good enough? That's the thing, right? Is he? Will he go on another loan? Is he ready? That's the thing, right? Laurent France is saying, I still think start training Greenwood now, bring him back. He won't cost anything, and I know he will do a great job. The thing is, like, this sooner or later, like, it has to come up, has to be a discussion. I know people trying to shy away from it. There's a split camp, but the second striker also kind of depends on the situation with Mason as well, done in it, like, if he's there, because technically he's still a employed by Manchester United PLC employee contract. So personally, I have no opinions regarding that. I just want to see, like, a resolution. I want to I want to hear a club statement. I want to hear an interview from both of them. Like, I want to have clarity, right, before I can cast a stone. But all I know is from a player camp, like, he's still contracted by Manchester United. So, but still, it ain't hurting to get, like, a Rasmus Højlund in as well. So we need depth. We need striker choices. So, so big up for mentioning that. Like, it has to come out sooner or later, right? Hey, 93 likes. What's going on here? Did you forget? Whoops. Smash the like. We're not moving forward until we have 100 like here. Come on, man. Come on. Or should we just go for the harder meter?
Yeah, we can go for the harder meter.
So, guys, it's getting hot in here. We can get Rasmus Højlund. Apparently, we're having discussions with Rasmus. I would personally like to see him come to Manchester United. Personally. But it's up to you. Get ready with your buttons. Let's do this, people.
Is that a cat I hear?
Yeah, that's my cat.
Really?
That's my terrorist. I tell this guy, he's so lovely though. He just listens, but he comes to jump on my window. He listens like, oh, daddy's talking. Then he goes like, meow, meow. You can hear him, right? As soon as I am quiet, he's silent. As soon as I'm talking, he goes like, meow, 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 meow. So sooner or later, Jarvis, I need to let him in as well. But let's do the harder meter, people. Get ready with your fingers. Please hit the like. Please. I want to see 100 likes by this for Flying Pig and his mom. Please, guys. Misha. What can you do? Cats in their lives, right?
Yeah.
Jarvis, talk to me.
When it comes to Højlund, he's the kind of player I would love to have at our club. He's young. He has talent. He's up and coming. He's the next star. I'm used to from the old days. We made our own stars. We didn't buy the finished product. Very seldomly. We took them from our academy or bought the best young up and coming players from other clubs in the Prem. So I would go for Højlund.
Højlund, 100%, guys.
I would give him. For me, I give him 80%.
Give him the keys to Ferrari too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is me, right? This is on my day. This is me trying to work. You get that? This is my terrorist. Like whatever I try to do, he's stalking. Like he's right in my face. I try to work it, trying to do some graphics. He's right there, like putting his paw on my face. Right. Anyway, Jarvis, can you take over, guys in the VR room? Like let us know what you think. I think it's a 70%. I agree with Nick Stevenson. 70%. It is there. Meow meow meow. 100%. My wife is wearing the headbuds, so she cannot hear the cat because she's got one of those earbuds that it's like you put this transparent mode or one
Noise
plus whatever it's
cancelling.
called. Yeah, noise cancel. She can't hear shit at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What people are saying, his cat wants Hoyland. Yeah, Macy, where have you
Shouting for
been?
Højlund.
Macy, want to come in and have a chat? Come in. You want to share the link with Macy? Anyone wants to have a chat, just to share a link as well. Wow. Big up for Macy as well. Yeah, my cat wants Hoyland, right?
Stephanie Griffith, 75%. So
Yeah.
we're on the high percentage now.
We are on the high
Højlund.
percent. 89 for Cooper. Andy, good to see you, mate. 89 for Rasmus. Wow. He's a top cat, my cat. His name is Misha, right? And he's a 4-footed player, right? So that's the thing. Now we're talking 2 foot. This guy can kick ball with 4 feet. You should see when you drop a ball on the floor. My God, he's dribbling like he will spin you like a like worth and when 100 likes. Boom! There we have it. There we have it.
Excellent people.
100 likes, and we're gone. We're having a gas. We're gone 1 hour. Hey, yo, Pigstar, how you doing, all guys? Listen, should we just move on? I cannot be bothered with my cat. You know, yeah, we have to move on. So, hotometer, what we have talked about. So, all in general, it seems like Højlund is a 70 hot. It's getting hot in here. Take off of all your clothes. Yeah, true.
Angie gives Højlund 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Angie, good to see you here as well. Angie's one of our loyal members from MUFC Realist TV. She gives 100% for Rasmus Hojlund. Big up to all of you. Big up to all of you. Check out also this website, Stream Elements is saying, sponsor this, United Flying Pig, HD.com, isn't it? Smash them likes, subscribe to the channel. 100% says Rushmano. Macy's saying Rushmano. Ahmad will either get chances to be on the lower Premiership club or team abroad. He's outgrown the Championship. Be step back for him to develop. Listen, Macy, I think Ahmad will be given a chance this season. I think so, right? He smashed it at Sunderland, right? So I think in preseason, yo, Wolf United Gaming, how are you? We are fantastic. How are you doing, self, sir?
G-Wolf.
Yo, whoa. G-Wolf, how you doing, mate? We're doing fine. We are up to 104 likes and people are just rise. The temperature is rising and I'm getting hot in here, But I'm not going to do any shameless thing. I'm not going to strip down here. No way. So welcome to G-Wolf. Yo, G-Wolf in the house. Good. And my cat disappeared. He's actually a big Manchester United fan as well, people. Good. So let's kick on the stream. I think we have fun here. Give us a rating, like a player rating, if we are doing a great stream here, if you're a good substitution on a Monday morning, gassing it up here. Jarvis, let's kick on with the midfielder. Of course, we've spoken about Mason Mount earlier, so there's been reports a little bit spinning us dizzy, right? We've seen that. Fabrizio Romano can say, exclusive personal terms agreed, and then the next day no personal terms agreed, and now apparently these reports coming out from Telegraph to say that we have actually gone in with a potential bid of 50 million. Still paper talk, according to my opinion. And there's an evaluation. We know that Chelsea want 70 million pounds for him, which is about 80 million euros. Which I would say that's sort of. There's 12 months left on this contract. What are you taking us for the dry cleaner? No way, man. No way. So, any truth in that? What's coming out in the ether today? I mean, guys, what's your hotometer on that one as well?
Mason Mount. I wouldn't pay 80, but if we can get him for like around 40, I would take him. He would be an
40.
excellent player for the squad.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm going from where is Ethan Laird? Yes, Ethan Laird was one of these promising right wingers, right backs as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people say forget about Mount and get Yuri Tillemans on a free transfer. That is quite astute as well,
Yeah.
because
Smart.
me and Jarvis, we covered this on our channel as well. We did a players you can pick up from a bargain on a relegation team. It's not about just getting the clear and obvious, right? You also have to look at the relegation team because they are forced to sell all of a sudden. So you can pick up some really good players. We're talking about Kyle Walker-Peters, like right back, from Southampton. You're talking about who else? Lavia, those kind of things.
Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse. Leicester's out as well, but we don't want Vardy. You know what I mean?
No, not Wardy. He's too old.
He's too old, right? So
Madison.
Rushmano is saying Mount is an upgrade on Fred. More likely, more an upgrade on Scotty Mack, like Scott Mack sideways, according to my opinion. 35 millions for Mount. Yeah. 35 millions for Casado of a month. Yeah. Casado of a Mount. I don't want to climb that mountain. Big up to Red Devils TV as well in the house. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Red Devils TV. How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? Oh, you're all good. Oh, you're good. Check out Red Devils TV channel as well. Brilliant content, guys. Uprising, new kid on the block. Wicked. So we have to talk about the midfield errors, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Right.
I would love to see a Casado, and people are now battling up. He's not going to stay at Brighton. That's clear and obvious. It's been reported. He's going to go. De Serbi asked him to stay. He said, I don't deserve you, but now you can go, right? Deserve you. Deserve you. If you take away the you only become Serb, like Matic and Vidic. All right, but anyway, Casado, for me, he's been linked to Arsenal, he's been linked to Chelsea, but Chelsea has other targets. He's also been linked to Manchester United. He's on that list. Will we get him? Will we not? Because we see that the guy winking down there, Papa Eric tried to bring his prodigy son back to his house. He ran away, was a naughty boy, went to Barcelona. And apparently, there's some financial situations in Barcelona. They have to offload a lot of players. They need to register a lot of players, which they can't. And there's still the gamemanship going, and nobody's really talking about it. But I think that Ten Hag is not shying away from his number one target. 75 million was kind of agreed already with Barcelona last year, and we saw that Barcelona pulled away some financial levers, and he could not solve his deferred wages, so he stayed pretty much. But now we know that they need to offload. He's not on that list of players that is important. Xavi is coming out saying, well, he's very important, but then Xavi's also played him as wrong position, benched him a lot of times. Do you see a Frankie potential that Erik Ten Hag will go for him?
I think we should try. I think we should give it a go, but we have to be careful, and we won't end up like we did last summer. So we don't want to spend all summer on Frankie de Jong.
No.
We should just give Barcelona one chance offer. Say, okay, we give you like 70 millions. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I give you 1 week. No? Okay.
People had enough to say no to Frankie de Jong. Like, we had enough of that saga. No to Frankie, right? No. There's no limits. If you lived through the 80s, you're crazy. You know that song, right? No. Frankie de Jong, 10%. What people are saying. We're not down to the hot meter yet. 100%. But Jarvis, talk to me. Talk to us. Give us calmness in this perfect storm. Add some context. Do you really think that we are in for Mason Mount?
Mason Mount? No, I don't think so. I think it's more like an agent thing. I think the agents really want to sell Mason Mount. I think Chelsea want to sell him because they have too many players. I think United might be interested, but it's not on the first priority list. I think it's way down the list.
Yeah, people recognize 90s for the shins, lol. Yeah. Uh, know about Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong. There's another one.
Oh, look, yeah.
Um, Luan says, I moved off de Jong after a week of the bullshit last year. No to de Jong. But still, think about the ability. Think about, what it can offer to the squad, right? Obviously, if you get a de Jong, then you will have a Mason Mount, like, mounting the bench in a way,
Mm.
as a squad player. And for me, that's, if he's on, it's on. I take him 100%. At the end of the day, it's Erik Ten Hag's choice, right? It's Ten's choice.
But
Give me Rice.
Mick, when it comes to this, I have to agree with my good friend Mr. Structure on United Real Therapy. He always claims that we shouldn't replace the reserves. We should replace the starting 11 and make them be the reserves.
Yeah, we also
That's
have
the only
Ndidi,
way
but it's
how to
currently
be a
injured.
better team.
Yeah. Sorry, Jarvis, I have to let my cat in. Is he disturbing? Thank you, love. Thank you, love, for letting him in. Finally, you have your earpieces off. Oh, thank you. We're not worth it. We're not worth it. Thank you, love. That's the beautiful of having a lovely supporting partner. After 15 minutes of
life.
After 15 minutes of the fire alarm going off, like meow meow meow. Okay, people can hear you in the stream. Yes, say hello. Say hello to the pig community. Flag pig. Only legends. De Jong. No, you know what? Mount is kind of a mix of Ericsson and Fred in a good way, says Rajat. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, there's a one thing that I heard, is, we know that Mendes has broken the communication with, he's broken his links and ties with Ronaldo since he went crying over to that Piers Me Morgan guy, right? And you know what happened. And Ten Hag went bold and say, nobody's bigger than the club. This is my club. This is my team. Get out of the door. That was the best thing Ten Hag has done.
Yeah.
Ronaldo for me is kind of the legend of the club as well, but he's not bigger than the club. And then he went to play sandball in the desert, right? So now Mendes wants to make amends with Manchester United. He feel like, he ruined that relationship with that story. And there's somebody that's been linked to us year in and year out. They tried to push him to Barcelona. Barcelona don't have any money. There's been talks again that, he's been offered with 1 year left on his contract. Ruben Neves. I will love Ruben Neves. As like, do you see a Ruben Neves playing as a sort of a rotational player towards Casemiro, or more of a advanced role like an Ericsson?
I see Ruben Neves as an Ericsson, to be fair.
Ericsson.
Yeah, as an Ericsson, but he's a little bit different. He's very good on the ball. He know how to play long passes. He has a great shot. He always scores against us, and he works hard.
Yeah. I want to go to this comment as well, because I forgot to mention it, Jarvis, which Simba is saying, if you can't get Kane, get Koulibaly. It's worth a shot. That's the German kid that plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. What was it called?
Eintracht Frankfurt.
Eintracht Frankfurt, genau.
Mhm.
Ja, natürlich. Alles macht ein gutes Spiel zu brauchen, wenn ihr spielt Ball gespielt für Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah. Koulibaly, so definitely he's also one kid that's been linked with Rasmus Hojlund, but apparently, like, Ten Hag fancies Rasmus more for some reason. But this Kolo is sick as well. Like, his stats he's been scoring. Yeah.
I agree. Koulibaly, he's a great striker.
Koulibaly,
yeah, he's a French kid. In the final, he missed the open goal in the extra time against Argentina, or not the open goal, but the big chance.
Yeah,
he's a great striker. But the thing about him, he's not let's say an out and out finisher. He's more of a playing striker. He likes to drop deep. He likes to combine play with the other strikers or attackers. In this season, I think he have like 17 goals and 17 assists or something like that. So he likes to set up other players. So he's a team player, and I think actually he would suit Ten Hag really much.
One of our members here as well, Gaffer, saying like, Ruben never slowed the Maguire on Spice on ice. Bald is best. Bald knows best. 100% Gaffer. Everyone's opinion is so valid. Big up community. Big up the Bacon Brigade. Keep it coming. Keep us busy. We've gone over 1 hour and 14 minutes already in the stream, right? We haven't even got to the end here, like because of you guys. So big up to all of you. Big up current United Devil as well. Wow. He says Kimmich and Casemiro. What about this Goretzka that was linked?
Yeah, he plays at Bayern Munich. He's
but that was paper talk.
He's a defensive midfielder, maybe a box-to-box. I think he could suit us. There was rumors about Goretzka last summer. I don't know if Ten Hag is in for him, but if he is, give Ten Hag the players he wants. That's just my opinion.
So we're yet to see, like, within the midfield. I know the striker situation is hot. I know that even Rabiot was talked about for a free as well. So that isn't even it's great to have a squad depth. Plus you get Veronique Rabiot on also. Like if you swipe left right on Tinder, you get Veronique together with Adrien Rabiot. So yeah, that's cool. So what we're going to call that midfield pairing? Like we have Mount a Rabbit. So no. What the hell is going on there? We had McFred, and now we're going to have Mount a Rabbit. Red card. Now I got to get a red card for this. Sorry, Piggy. Right. But end of the show, I guess, also, Jarvis, like to thank you for all of you. It's been a gas first time me appearing on this channel as well. We need more butchers in the team as well. We have Martinez, obviously, but I have one solution for you, Jarvis, if we need one more butcher, and that is a little bit like this. Get me. Get me. Like I am perfect, like bada bing, yay.
So you used to work as a butcher?
No. That's just me helping up my dad in the garage, like playing mucking around. I never worked as a butcher, but I just like to use. Oh, I get a red card now. Jarvis, you have to take over. Avengers giving me red cards. Bye. Okay, bye.
Where's Mick?
I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
You still want me
okay, I see I have a United Devil in the chat. He says, how it's going, Rick Ashley Jarvis? He always called me Rick Ashley.
Yeah, because if you turn around, show me your plaque out there. The never gonna give you up.
Oh yeah,
that's what they call it, Rick Ashley.
I've been called Rick Astley since I started on YouTube. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Yeah. Big up for smash a like for Jarvis. Jarvis Cocker. Actually, well, no, you are Rick Ashley now. Send my thoughts to Piggy. Yeah, 100%. If you're watching, Macy's also never gonna let us down. We will never let you down. We are here. We're here. We keep it gas going. But guys, you've been amazing. I had so much gas. So this is my debut on this channel as well. Wow. I really enjoy this. Wow. Legend Jarvis. Legend. I got a red card, so I'm not allowed to be here anymore. So Jarvis, take.
Okay, taking over again.
Oh.
So Mick Ruby is back.
Speaking about the butcher, I have a name. I have a name brother living 30 minutes away from me. He owns a butchery at Bryn when Haaland is from. Yo, Bryne, when Haaland is from. I get too many phone calls from the people wanting him order sausages. Yes. Great show, people. Thank you. We did our best.
Thank you very much.
We started off with headbanging a little bit, doing a little bit of a Beavis and Butthead, played a little bit of rock music. What did we cover? We covered all the striker position. We spoke about the midfields, the paper talks. We did the hotter meter. You guys were engaged. You voted. It was getting hot because I think the hottest one, I think a lot of people, it was like a Tinder app, so a lot of rights on Rasmus Hojlund. So he got almost 90%. Big up. People like the butchery stuff, so honestly. Ah, love, and give all the love to Joe as well. To be honest, yeah. Um, guys, I had so much fun. So basically, normally me and Jarvis we do our Monday podcast on our channel MUFC Realist TV, and where we usually do the transfer corner. But today was about supporting the Flying Pig, the don of the transfers. No, not the transfers. The don of the watch-alongs and stuff like that I've been watching for many years. So this is a privilege for me to be here, and it's all about community. It's all about helping each other out. We are Manchester United fans all over the world. Last time I looked myself in the mirror, no matter what, I'm wearing the same shirt. Wherever I travel a lot all over the world. You meet people with the jersey or this emblem, and you just stop on the street. How's it going? It's so cool, right? So trying to bring back positivity back to football, right? That it hasn't been easy, over the 6 years with this, or even 18 years with the bad ownership. But we're turning the page, hopefully, with the new owners. We have the right manager in place, Jarvis, as well. For me, Ten Hag, I only say thank you, Ten Hag, for what you achieved this season, to be honest. But if you just look back where we were sitting last year, where we were super depressed, players were down-tooling, packing up already, the toolboxes going to Maldives and everywhere, posting up the pictures where they were, and we were just shite, to be honest. But this time around, Jarvis, guess what? We can only say this, what do we look forward to next year? No more Thursday nights, because this belongs to them.
Where's the next year? Istanbul or where? Chelsea fan. Yeah. Book the hotel. Put it in the diary, yeah.
Book the hotel in continental Europa, okay? Jurgen Klopp.
Floppy.
We are having a Euro, we're going to be, we are the champions, Tuesday nights, right? We are looking forward to that, people. Guys, smash a like for Europa Leagues. Like and subscribe to this wonderful channel. Yeah. Make the Europa League them alarm clock, big up for all of you guys. Guys, it's been a brilliant time. How did we score as you're voting, like in a hotometer? You got to do a hotometer of us as a panel as well, don't you reckon? Come on, don't be shy. Give us the vote, right? I know I got yellow cards, and I got sent out. So yeah, should I remove myself, Jarvis, again while we're waiting for the scores?
Yeah, please stay if you like. It's okay it's okay with me.
Stay with me. Woo-hoo. 98% we get today for Nick Stevenson. Thank you, Nick. Humbly. Thank you, Nick. So that means that people are happy, right?
Yeah.
We did. So, well, having said that, 98.5. This is like the vote of Eurovision Song Contest. They're like, oh, hello, Oslo. May I have your votes, please? And it goes like, Rajat's going 98.5. Wyoming, DuPont.
There's always one in the chat in this community who gives 69. Where is he?
I don't know. You've done good.
Dude.
Everybody saying 100%. Big up thumbs. Yeah. Dynamic duo. Stephanie Griffith doing smoking hot as per usual. Where's the 100%? It's 99.9%. If this was the Glazers sales takeover, we wouldn't even give them that 0.999.1 million. We want 100%. Stephanie, 100%. 1% somebody's giving us. Madhouse is giving us 1% only. God damn.
Thank you, sir.
That means that we have to work harder next time.
Yep.
We have to spin the plates harder, Jarvis. Bonkers, both of you. Yeah, we are bonkers. You know where to find us. You know where our house lives as well. Jarvis lives in Norway, somewhere up in northern parts. You can see it's still like midnight over there. It's bonkers over there as well. 2% of Yasin gets us. Yes, 100%. Oh my God, you're amazing. 69.69.
69, dude.
That is the sign of somebody else. Like 99% is Sly saying, okay, 110% says Madhouse. You know what? That 110% score makes up for everything to almost 100%. You know, big up. Højlund is much quicker than Kane, potentially better than the future. Yeah. Okay, full sail only, green and gold until we sold, people. That's all it matters for all of us. You know, it's that's all what we're here for as well. Now turning the page, the season is over, just waiting for the next thing, right? And you know, just hand over the keys, please. Just hand over the keys. You had enough of driving, right? Speeding tickets already been done. Brilliant. Thank you, people. Like and subscribe. And Jarvis, where can they find you?
Yeah, you guys, you can find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Bowley77, BOLE77, not Bowley. And
Not
you can
Bowley.
find me on MUFC Realist TV.
Yes. For your information, he's also the ex-singer in Aha. If you remember, Take On Me. You see the resemblance? Take On Me. Nah, seriously, Jarvis, it's been a pleasure as usual as my co-host. Guys, we've been filling in. Hopefully we've been amazing substitutes, right? It's been Mick Ruby, the responsible publisher of MUC Realist TV TV channel. Some people are here from my audience as well. But guys, if you haven't checked out our channel, we are on a growth. We just achieved 13,000 subscribers in 10 months since we started. Please welcome to visit us there, because at the end of the day, for us, it's all about communication. It's all about collaboration. As I said, we are a global fan-based community, and we're going places together with Harry Ten Hag. So big up to all of you. Madhouse is saying here as well. So we're getting good scores here, good reviews. Mick, thanks for a good show. You know, I got to say, thanks for being such a great audience as well, for being such a good Bacon Brigade. And thanks for letting us, having the karaoke mic. This has been Mick Ruby and
Jarvis Cotter.
Beavis and Butt. All right, so I need to press the end the button. But until then, stay tuned. Wish you all the best. To give you back the evening and the day. Next show will probably come up and planned as well. So thank you again for this opportunity, and all our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. You know, Piggy. So all the best, and let us know if you need any further assistance, help. We are here to help you out anytime. Big up to all of you. Jarvis, any final words?
Remember to like and subscribe to this great channel.
100%. Thank you, people. Have a good evening. It was a pleasure. It was a gas. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye for now.
Peace.